Hey people, it's Steel Gamer with a Fallout 76 video, and the title actually says the $100 membership deception. And as you can see at the bottom of the screen, you are actually getting nothing. Now let me explain what the fuck I'm making this video for, because while everybody else is, focusing on the horse shit that Bethesda stuffed in here, I actually believe they went under the radar with this because everyone is so focused on whatever the hell it is they're talking about that everybody missed what I'm going to address. So first off, you have to break this down and look at everything as a whole. Okay. This is a $100 membership a year fee, which breaks down to about $12 a month or $13 a month, regardless. The problem with this is it's a subscription, okay? So even if you were to pay for it for a month, once the month ends or the subscription ends, you no longer get access to those items. Even a magazine subscription, when you purchase one or whatever it is through some company, you get the magazines to keep. The problem with this shit is you don't even get to keep any of this stuff. So putting aside all the extra stash space and everything else, I'm going to focus on the benefit of what the fuck you actually might get from this out of the only thing you can possibly keep, and I'm going to put out a couple other key points with this. So putting aside the infinite stash space, the private servers, or whatever that horseshit is, because again, once you end your subscription, you can no longer get access to that. It's gone. So if you want to keep your subscription, or you want to keep gaining access to that stuff, you have to keep paying for it. So, let me continue. The only real benefit is the 1,650 atoms you get from the monthly subscription. Now, if you were to actually total that out, that is a total of $16.50 if you were to actually buy atoms from the Atom Shop, which totals out, if you multiply that by 12, $198. Which equals basically 19,800 atoms. So it's $198. The problem with this, and I can see them pulling this shit, so do not be surprised if they do not allow you to save your atoms up through the month. I'm assuming that because you're under the subscription access point, once you stop paying for that access point, you no longer have access to what you did. So for example, if you have a subscription for 2 months and you save those atoms and then you stop paying your subscription fee, those atoms are gone. Even though you technically pay for them, since it's under a subscription fee and the subscription ends, since you can no longer gain access to your infinite stash and everything else once the subscription ends, guess what? Your atoms will most likely be gone. Now, for those of you that pay for the entire year, again, do not be surprised if there is some stipulation that Bethesda stuffs in there that will not allow you to accumulate all of those atoms and then spend them all at once at the end of the year. Because technically, the only way you can actually keep anything from the subscription is from the atoms. Which also, it wouldn't surprise me if anything spent under those is also yanked out from under you. They have so many deceptive practices, and everybody else is focusing on this. I wanted to throw this out there because I think they snuck this under the friggin' radar in hopes that nobody would actually catch what I'm talking about should they wind up pulling it. And that's what I think is just hilarious, because the fucking idiots that actually pay for this shit think this is good. Yeah, it's not a bad deal. I've watched a bunch of videos. Now, people can pay for whatever it is that they want. But what I'm telling you is nobody has paid any attention to any of the shit I just explained. I'm telling you, watch your ass, because this is what's going to happen. If anybody wants to pay for this, I'm sorry, you're fucking retarded, because I'm telling you, this shit will probably happen with Bethesda. With everything is going on nowadays, and this just isn't even with Bethesda. How the fuck can these companies stay in business? Why the hell are you morons buying the shit that these companies are fucking doing after you know all of the shit that they're doing? Everybody complains and everybody keeps buying it. Now, I have Fallout 76. Somebody gave me $60 for it. So when I bought it when it came out, I have not spent a fucking dime on that game. Period. And I won't, because I'm not fucking retarded. I will go in, and every time they have free shit from the Atom Shop, I will go in and grab it. Other than that, I play it here and there, because I'm not going to say I don't, I'm not going to not play the game because other people say it. If I want to fuck around and go in there, I know what I'm going to do. I have no problems and no qualms, and I'm not embarrassed to say that I fucking am in that game, regardless of what anybody says. I got the fucking game free, and I haven't spent a fucking cent on it. But if they're going to pull this shit, I'll still go in to see this shit, but you know what's funny? Is it's going to be really hilarious to watch all these fucking idiots who supported this shit have their stuff yanked out from under them when their subscription ends. Won't surprise me in the least. Because again, even if you purchase shit from the Atoms under the Atom Shop under the conditions while you did it in a subscription, do not be surprised if Bethesda just yanks it out from under you because you're no longer subscribed. Well, you bought these with the Atoms from this, and it wouldn't surprise me if they know this because they tagged them. So they can actually, it's almost like there's separate currency for the shop that the game keeps track of, and once your subscription goes, anything that has that game tag on it or whatever it is, however they did it, will automatically yank everything out from underneath you. I'm telling you, don't be surprised if it happens. Now, I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I'm just saying this is the shit that I do on my channel. I look at shit like this, and I focus on these points. So, if you want to spend $100, fine. But again, don't be surprised if they yank it out from under you. And that's really all there is to say on the subject matter, but I just wanted to get that out, and I will be posting the link to this video in various channels that actually get this information out. And also, if you see this information and want to use it, you need to make sure that people freaking get this side of it, because this is something nobody's talked about. So, well, this is TL Gamer signing off. You guys have a good day or night wherever you are, and God help you with this game.